Let's call Tong. Tong means criminal in Chinese, so you know.
Thank you for calling the Department of Banking Consumer Affairs Division. Para Español, prima número uno. For English, press 2.
For English, press 2. It's the second language.
You have reached Department of Banking Consumer Affairs General
I wonder if
Mailbox.
Chinese is
Please
number
leave your
one.
telephone number and a detailed message, and someone will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you. Record your message after the tone. When you've finished, you can hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, I've left messages before without a callback, but I'm concerned that the Ed Marcus Law Group, who was DNC chair, is stealing 6,500 homes from Connecticut residents by purchasing tax liens from corrupt municipal offices, and I'm being told that they accept bribes in many cases, and that they are foreclosing on houses across Connecticut. I have talked to 15 people in the last 3 days about the numerous frauds that occur. Forgery. I had 28 mortgages of my mortgage checks cashed that are not on my history of my mortgage. This is my second house that they're trying to take. I'd like a call back immediately at 203-561-0840. Mr. Tong has breached his oath of office. So has Mr. Smith. So has George. George, what was his name? The banking commissioner. Hold on. Anyway, I've spoken to numerous frauds of the Judge Spader trials. Mary Ann just lost her house. Lois Patrick is losing her house. Robert Pasquarelli is losing his apartment. There are so many people complaining about Casanova Creek, and there is a federal law ruling recently, which I just highlighted on my YouTube page, and it's called DNC Chair Ed Marcus of the Marcus Law Group is stealing properties, and Tong breached an oath of office on my YouTube page, John Flynn 2022, and it is video number 625. So please call me. I'm awaiting your phone call. I've met Tong a few times. The last 2 times I ran into him at Home Depot, and I gave him some HVAC advice about his home heating system. I have no problem talking to the gentleman, but he needs to resign because the Democrats are telling me that he falsified his delegates' signatures when he ran for office. He's unqualified. I have far more court time than he does, and I'm a carpenter, painter, plumber, electrician. So please call me right away at 203-561-0840. I'm leaving a lengthy message. I'm going to call back right now and continue to call till I get through. Have a great day. It's 2:06 on January 3rd, 2022, my year. Have a great day. And Flynn 2022. Win with Flynn. Okay, let's look at Tong, Attorney General, telephone. Contact the Attorney General's office. Hey, I'm about to call Tong. You want to conference him in? Attorney General Tong. You want to hear me? Okay, let's go. This is Lori Hopkins Cavanaugh, a stellar constitutionalist. She is a mastodon among mollusks. Hold on, I'm adding to the call. Hold on, and you can witness the whole damn thing. 860. He's awesome. Who's the third musketeer? D'Artagnan. Hi, I need to speak to him immediately about the 6,500 houses being stolen by Casanova Creek and the Marcus Law Group. Mr. Tong. Mr. Tong. Mr. Tong. I'd like to get your name. What's your name? I'm Johnny Flynn. Nice to meet you. I'm from Norwalk. Kathy, great. She never takes my call. She never returns my call. There are 15 people who called me over the weekend that their house is being stolen. I don't want Attorney General Arenas. She's worthless. You can wipe your butt with her. Ring, ring, ring. No answer.
Special Associate Attorney General for Constituent and Consumer Affairs. Attorney Arenas is either on another line or away from her desk. Please leave a message after the tone and she'll get back to you as soon as possible.
Are you there, Lori? Okay. Hi, I'm Johnny Flynn at 203-561-0840. Ah, did you see that? Here we go. Hi, I'm Johnny Flynn from Norwalk, Connecticut, running for U.S. Senate, and I've got 15 people calling me over the weekend saying their house is being stolen. Many have forgeries. Some have cash stolen checks. Others have tax liens, water liens, lots of little stuff. But Casanova Creek and Judge Walter Spader need to go to jail. You have till January 6th. And now you need to arrest Judge Adams. You have till January 7th. And if you think I'm messing around, I'm really not. If you look at what my YouTube page, which I just recently did a video with called DNC Chair Ed Marcus of the Marcus Law Group is stealing properties, and Tong, Attorney General Tong that is, breached his oath of office. That is a fact. It's undeniable. It's number 625 on Flynn 2022. I'm going to send it to Attorney General Tong through his email, and Richard Blumenthal, Jim Himes, Courtney DeLauro, Larson, and Hayes all get a lot of stuff from me. No one's ever called me back, unfortunately. But there are 500,000 stock trades in my account that are not mine, and we're missing about 5 million shares of stock, including I've got 1,239 cash stolen checks, and the one I reported to the State Banking Commission in 2005 was the first check was $250,000. So we've been leaving messages for 21 years without a callback. So I think what you need to do is start arresting everyone you have sitting there doing nothing during a pandemic, forcing foreclosure by an illegal tactic. In other words, if you cannot use a tax lien, it's a federal law to force an eviction when the person using it is not filed as a tax collector, which is exactly what's happening here. So you've got 7,000 frauds committed by Casanova Creek and actually numerous, too numerous to count. We have Arthur Greenblatt bragging that he bought you politicians, mayors, and policemen. There's case after case I've been highlighting on my YouTube page demonstrating that mortgage fraud is a racketeering practice of Judge Kavanaugh, Kremrich, Blowy, Spader. The list goes on and on and on. Me, myself, and I have been denied every subpoena I've ever filed for, which is in the hundreds. Been denied every interrogatory I've ever filed, which is probably in the 400 range. I have been denied every articulation, which is probably in the 150 range. I have 60 current judicial complaints with Carol, who's a kingpin, okay? Kingpin, pull no punches. And if you look at the history of the 32 complaints I've filed with Mike Bowler at the statewide grievance panel, you keep providing him with immunity to allow commissioners of the court, who I don't even know, claim to be my attorney. So, I'll give you till January 7th to fix it, because I'm not going to sit here indefinitely without calling you out. So, please debate me on debateattorney.com. I have a treasure trove of documents on the fraud that you are creating. And this opioid mess is a joke, because you guys took so many bribes from Purdue Pharma to allow 220 people to die daily that it is a crime against humanity. Okay? That's what I accuse you of. A crime against humanity. Yeah. Operate in bankruptcy, Mr. Tong. You want to take over Purdue and sell opioids when they're being overprescribed, when they are much more potent than anyone ever described? And now to find out that Himes is withdrawing Narcan, withholding Narcan to opioid people. That's about the worst thing I've ever heard. Oh, I reached the maximum. I am quite satisfied. Have a great day. Please call me at 203-561-0840. I think I've said enough. Have a great day. What do you think, Lord? Hey, 13 minutes. What'd you think?
Hey, Johnny.
13 minutes. What'd you think?
Well, I don't know if he'll listen to it.
Well, I keep seeing him at Home Depot, and he keeps asking me for advice about his home heating thing. I met him twice at Home Depot, and I talked to him for half an hour each time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, hey, I told him, you need a home heating guy, call me up. I'll fix it. He's doing the work himself.
I think...
I've never heard of you being speechless before.
I think that Tong and all the corruption, everything that's happening, the mortgage fraud, I don't know why you threw in the opioids, but I understand. I mean, that's a whole nother... Oh my gosh, you can't even begin.
No, that's what he's spending his time on, the opioid legislation.
It goes
instead of criminally prosecuting them and
God.
taking them to jail for murder.
Unbelievable.
It is unbelievable. He's just looking to make money and bilk the system.
I know, it's just terrible. But it's a different subject matter is all I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
What happens is when you tie in too many things at one time, you lose your...
You lose your audience.
Yeah, and being longer is not better.
No, short is better.
Yeah, you're talking about something they did how many years ago?
I was just asked on a radio station in 5 minutes, or, it was a 5-minute thing. Please describe all the connections to the Communist Party of our elected officials in Connecticut. Do you know how long that would take? I mean, just Lamont would take 10 minutes.
think you have to. No, I think you have to talk about the organizations and then lead to who's on them. For example, the Communist Party USA in Connecticut is located here. The following people have participated in their activities for years, including Senator Looney, Bob Duff, Senator DeLauro, Joe Courtney. You can go on and on and on.
On and on and on. I know.
But I think you start with the corruption. Like what I liked what you said when you said the company that's connected. That might be a better way to go about it. Just say these judges are connected to. That's the corporatism kind of thing. The government is the judges are the state. They are the state, one and the same.
There's a federal law that says you can't use a tax lien to force foreclosure. Period.
Yeah, I heard that. I don't know that for a fact, but that piqued my interest.
Oh, I have the decision. I can send it to you. It's on my computer.
Yeah, I'd love to see it if you have it.
Okay, hold on. It's right here. I have it right here. I am forwarding it. I'm forwarding it to you right now.
Organization, I'm going to challenge CAR and say they have failed in protecting homeowners and realtors and homeowners in the state of Connecticut.
Right. Hey, I just sent you the. It's on my screen right now, and I just sent it to you.
Yeah, I think we need to tie CAR into this too. They
Well,
went along with all the cars for cash and whatever the government said they do, and they're just turned into this communist organization. It's really sickening.
Well, the case is called Roger Weldon versus MTAG Services, United States District Court, Connecticut. It was a recent ruling, but it was filed in 2017. The case number is on the docket, and it says applicable law 28 USC 1441. It's about non-suit. It's got everything on there. Holland Law Group, all these people listed, and it's a disaster. The actual conclusion by the judge, Hall, is fantastic.
So
it's fantastic, the conclusion that she reached. But unfortunately, she doesn't understand that the DNC chair, Ed Marcus, owns the Marcus Law Group, who does Casanova Creek's, legal stuff and appraisals, and they make up the value to steal the house. It's unbelievable.
You're not on the air right now, are you?
We are not on the air right now, no. I was, though. I hung up. Actually, no, we're not on the air, but we're recording. I'm at 18 minutes and 11 seconds.
Yeah, don't tell me when you're recording. I don't want.
Oh, the whole. I just said that you were on the phone.
All recorded, huh?
I just said you were on the phone. That's all.
Yeah. Well, hey, I
I want you to feel better because you're not alone.
I never told you the nickname. What do you think the nickname I have for Andrew is?
Oh, I don't know. Go ahead. I thought it was D'Artagnan, but go ahead.
Titanic.
Titanic? Oh, is he sinking, or is he sinking the ship of Connecticut? He's sinking the USS Constitution.
He's the iceberg.
Oh, well, you think he's winning, but he's not. He thinks he's doing fine and he'll prevail, but everyone who looks at what he's doing says, gee, he's really got something here. It should fly, and then the judges, like Gennario, recused himself and keeps coming back and ruling all over the place. And he's already recused himself. You say to yourself, excuse me? By the way, I've asked Gennario to recuse himself like 30 times. He never has. But now that I know his uncle's a pedophile, I think I may be able to force that hand.
Be careful, John.
Hey,
you can get in trouble. You're going to get into defamation lawsuits like me. They're a pain in the ass.
Who did I defame? Did I make up a lie?
You have to have facts and proof.
I researched it myself. I found the articles. Watch. William Gennario. Punch it up. William
I believe you.
Gennario.
Be careful.
That's his uncle. Ready? Norwalk, Connecticut. Bishop accountability. He settled Diocese of Bridgeport pedophile claims. That's what it says right here. He paid off Catholics whose boys were diddled about. Ages 10 to 14. Abuse from 1967 to 1987. For
Send that to me if you
for
have that.
20 years,
Wow.
they alleged abuse by Gennaro and other priests. Monsignor, blah, 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 paid two men $20,000 each in 2004 to settle claims of abuse in the 1970s and the 1980s. The alleged abuse by Gennaro and another priest, Frank Whistle. What do you need to know? That's his uncle from Norwalk. They settled $725,000 worth of abuse cases just by Gennaro in 1998 by himself. 1 year. He paid out $725,000 for 11-year-old boys that he covered up. They were pedophiles. Do I need to say anything else?
Who would be really interested in that is, well, if you could send that to me, I'd love that.
Okay,
So
hold
he
on.
is-
Here it is. Ready? Oh, wait.
You know, Looney's brother is a Catholic priest.
Okay, I don't know too much about Looney, and I don't really want to. He turns my stomach.
Well, he's the most powerful man in Connecticut.
Right.
He's very good friends with Mr. Blumenthal.
Of course they are. Of course they are. Bishop Accounting. Okay. Two dead priests. Oh, wow. There's even related stuff here. Here, I just copied the link. I'm going to the top. Compose. Pop. Paste. Lori. Lady Liberty. Sent. 20,000 each in 2004. An 11-year-old boy. Really? Really? I'm glad to create this Gennaro pedophile post. That's what I'm going to call it. There's the article. Sue the writer, don't sue the reader. Let me go.
Bye, hun.
You are blessed, and I thank you for helping me. You're the
Thank you
only...
for helping me.
We have about 10 people now, and if we continue, we'll get to 30, which is really saying something. That means when we have a
People are
case...
They're interested. I keep pushing it out there.
When we have a case, like the barrier case, again, right, which will happen because they don't do anything about it, the next time 6 cops murder a kid with a taser, and we get the video, and they say no tasers were used, well then who the hell is yelling taser, 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 I got him in the back, in the middle of the snuff video that they say doesn't exist, that I have on this computer? Huh? Really? I'm not sharing it. Why? Because it's better to use while they're in denial. Am I wrong?
No, I think you're right. And keeping it out there could get you killed too. So you better have it somewhere else. You better have it in someone else's hands. That trigger.
The father has it.
If something happens to you,
The state disabled advocate has it. The mother has it. The uncle has it. The brother has it. The father has it. The sister has it.
Just make sure you have it in the right locations. That's all I'm saying.
The question is, can they continue to run their false narrative while Johnny Flynn's on stage debating Richard Blumenthal, who issued the bribe? I don't know if that's going to fly. Mr. Blumenthal, hi, nice to meet you. Let's keep this above the belt, okay? Did you send her $30 million from state?
He cannot. He will not debate you ever.
Guess what?
He will never ever debate you.
Guess what? Then I
That
will.
should be a law. But
Then I
that should be a
will.
law. That should be a federal law that money is not to be given to candidates. The candidates are required to debate. If they do not have so many debates per populace, their money is refunded. Somehow we got to make people debate because they're a bunch of
Hey,
yellow bellies.
join debateattorney.com. Go ahead, do it. I'll waive the fee.
Well, gotta go though. You too. I'll talk to you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. You're the best.